Hi, Paul Gorney from Chicago, Luxury Living in Chicago. Today, I'm going to be talking about Oak Park, River Forest, the difference between them, and what things you may be interested between those two suburbs that are right next to each other. I put out a new video each week. Consider the sources of your information when you're looking online and outside of online. I'm one of the highest selling realtors in the Chicago area over the last 30 years. I just wrote 2 contracts on homes in Oak Park, River Forest. Been around there for 30 years, and just thought I'd give you some insight since I was just around there so intensely over the last couple months. So number one, Oak Park is very close to Chicago. It's one of the closest and was one of the first main suburbs outside of Chicago. You just go down 290, which takes you to downtown. You also, if 290 is backed up, which that happens a lot, you can take the streets to get down into the city. So you have 2 different options, but there is some travel challenges sometimes. So Oak Park is a community that has a tremendous amount of homes that sell below $600,000. So if you're looking for a home below $600,000, there are a lot of choices in Oak Park. A variety of areas. Oak Park is kind of a square. And on the outskirts of that square, you will find less expensive homes sometimes. As you get into some of the core areas where some of the bigger homes are, there is a market for homes above 600 and then over $1 million as well. But there is a real core there of homes under 600,000. The schools in Oak Park are overall highly rated. A very large, great high school. There's some private high schools. From clients that live there and friends that live there, and from my travels over the last 30 years, most recently there are, in some of the schools there's some hiccups where, people aren't satisfied with things. There's been a little controversy. It happens in a lot of areas, but it's just good to be up to date with the latest and greatest, so you go in with your eyes open. Overall, it's a very strong school district. As far as things to do in Oak Park, it has a tremendous downtown area, and it's really like a combination of a city and suburb. The vibe there, the coffee shops, the shopping, the parks, things to do, trains downtown, multiple trains that go downtown. It's a kind of a more hustle and bustle vibe. It's been compared to Evanston, which I also have a video on. Evanston is very much like a suburb city combo. Oak Park is the same way. It's just further away from the lake than Evanston is. A lot of the homes in Oak Park are old. Some have been renovated, some haven't. There is some new construction in Oak Park, but it's more limited. And overall, the market in Oak Park is very strong, especially under that $600,000 mark. So if you're looking for lots of activities in the Park District, lots of opportunities for homes, and great schools overall, transportation into the city, especially if you're going into the West Loop or down into the Loop, very good transportation. Oak Park is a great call. Right next to Oak Park is River Forest. Now, River Forest is a little bit different. The majority of homes in River Forest are not under 600,000, so there's more limited options under 600. There's a lot more luxury homes. There's an area in River Forest that has some of the biggest homes, biggest lots, homes with pools, homes that will sell over $2 million, sometimes over $3 million. But there's more new construction options there in River Forest, but you have all the activities of Oak Park right next door. There's also a Whole Foods and a lot of great shopping that Oak Park and River Forest share. The schools in River Forest are excellent. People really like the schools, very highly rated. They're very consistent throughout, not a lot of ups and downs or things that people have concerns about. People really like the schools in River Forest quite a bit, and they're smaller schools. So these are things you want to consider. River Forest is right next door to the Park District, the Forest Preserve. So there's trails, there's biking, a lot of beautiful things by River Forest. It's just a little bit more quiet than Oak Park, but again, depending where you are in River Forest, you're a quarter mile, half mile, a mile and a half from downtown Oak Park. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Also has a train stop right downtown Chicago. So these are two great spots to live. You really can't go wrong, but there's just a little bit different flavor, different values in the homes, and then some of the sections of homes are the sections with the higher price luxury homes, and the luxury market is fairly healthy in both. The homes take a little bit longer to sell, but fairly healthy overall right now. In the past, the luxury market sometimes has really high market times, but right now, because the market's so hot, the luxury market is moving along pretty well in River Forest and Oak Park. So just give a call, text, email if you need anything at all. I'm a pro in each area and can help answer any questions that you need.